Greetings everyone and welcome to the SMOOREZ archive. These are just all my old videos that I took down that I am re-releasing with some slight edits here and there. I did these DHGate Cheapo sneaker reviews for entertainment and educational purposes, and I do not endorse the sales of any Replica products whatsoever. No links to any of these items will be given since these videos were done ages ago anyways. Well, I hope you do get a kick out of my old content. Hello everyone and welcome back to yet again another review. Now this video is quite special because I'm actually collaborating with Basket Kicks on this one. He's a good friend of mine. We both got the exact same pairs of kicks. I've got the black Supreme Jordan 14s and he's got the white Supreme Jordan 14s. So these are what I'm going to be looking at. I'm not really too keen on these to be fairly honest, but we're going to have a look at them and see what they're like anyways. I didn't pay too much for them, so if they're going to be a fail, they're going to be a fail. If they're not, they're not. These came like 4 or 5 days ago or something. They've just been sitting just on the floor over there and I haven't really done anything with them. So now it's finally time to do something with them. Without further ado, let's crack open this box. Well, there's even bubble wrap in it. Whew. It would actually be a miracle if this box inside survived and it has no damage or anything on it, but hey, you never know. Here we go. Ta-da! Alrighty, we have another layer to get through. We're here. At least it's very nicely packaged and the box actually looks mint. Not again, not again, not again. What is that? Why do foreign things keep just arriving? That thing fell. What is it? Actually, it looks like a bit of flake. You know the chocolate flake? That's kind of what it looks like. Alrighty, and here is the box, and it unfortunately is damaged, but it doesn't matter, it's all good. So on the side of the box we have the Supreme box logo there, and we have the sticker on the box here that says Air Jordan 14 Retro S, which means that it's Retro Supreme, I believe. Men's 12, which is what I chose, which is all good. There's the code there, which I'll have to see if this matches the kicks inside of the box, but we will see. Nothing on that side, nothing on that side, just the usual stuff on the bottom of the box like so, nothing interesting. What is interesting to me is that right now looking at this, it reminds me of an Xbox, the original Xbox console. I'll splice in a picture here because this is actually pushed down into the box, the Air Jordan logo just there. Let's see and find out. Ooh, why is there a garbage bag in here? It's it's garbage bag. It's cut up garbage bag. Now I said before that I'm not really into these kicks per se. Anything after sort of Jordan 11 I'm not really interested in because this is Supreme Cross Jordan, you know, I had to have a look at it. I don't think these will be up to scratch with the Supreme Cross Jordan 5s that I've already looked at, because they were a pretty solid collab, but these ones might be a little hit and miss. Grab these out of the box. Oh yeah, once again, timestamps in the description as well, by the way. The Jordans are actually surprisingly lightweight, which is interesting. Otherwise, nothing else in the box. That is it. So, goodbye. I didn't ask for any QC stuff or anything like that. I really wanted to wait for this as a surprise when it got to me. And, well, let me just show you. Just here, looks, you know, clean and stuff. Let me come to this one. You ready? Yeah. I would say that that is a bit of a solid fail. Maybe I could hit it with a hot gun and then sort of smack it down into place and then it might look good. Alright, let's have a look around these things. Firstly, I want to address this, the Supreme Jordan logo, which is on this here, which looks very nice actually. It's quite solid and you could probably use this as a keychain if you wanted to, because it looks pretty cool. Starting around the kicks, with that being out of the way, the side of it is leather detailing. We got the rubber mids, we got this chromed rubber, and this is all rubber here as well. The upper is all leather, which all actually feels really comfortable. And all this here, some ASMR for everyone who wants it, is all studs all around the shoe. And you know what? If you wanted to, you could stick some sort of a broom handle or something like that in here and use this as a back scratcher if you wanted to, or a massager. Whatever takes you fancy. But there is the Jordan Ferrari Supreme logo thing. Looks good to me. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's legible, and Jumpman looks pretty legible. I'll get to the mid soon, just going to go around the upper first before I get to that. More of the metal studs, which, I mean, it's no Christian Loubou spikes, but studs are pretty cool. Alright, so the back of the shoes here is quite interesting because we have a all rubber detailed area here, a blue mesh synthetic pull tab just there, which feels okay. Then we have Jumpman himself, the Supreme box logo, and we have 23 with, it looks like a tire tread sort of background there. Not too sure what it is, but it joins with the mids just there at the back. Some glue marks, but hey, it's not too bad. That Supreme logo is looking pretty fresh. I think it does anyways. Got some loose threads up here as well, well, but you know, what are you going to do? The other side is just all stud detailing all the way along, and there's nothing much else to say about that. It's just all studs. Then you have the leather. The toe box area, we have Jumpman on there, and man, he's a little fucked up. Just a little bit. I'll let you guys ponder that for a moment. Apart from that, the toe box here is all suede, which feels quite nice. Some glue marks. Now, if we hop to the mids, I'll just quickly go over this on the left shoe quickly, and then I'm going to switch to the right one because that's got the screw up on it. All blue, looking nice. The blue rubber detailing, and it all feels grippy as well, by the way. This looks like it's actually some sort of like aluminium or metal or something like that, but no, this is just painted plastic. That's all it is. So there's actually some ventilation just here. I'm not sure what purpose that serves. Does it vent sweat out or something like that? It's a vent for sweat. Don't really know, but it's there, and it looks okay. Some slight creasing on the mid joints, but otherwise it's fairly good. The laces area looks like a Jordan 13, to be fairly honest, but this is a Jordan 14, so they've slightly improved it. Leather detailing all up here. The stitching looks pretty good, and the laces are just generic laces. I don't think they've got anything on them. And coming up to the tongue here, we have the Supreme branding, just the text, no box logo, but that has some sort of plastic piece in there to make it stand out, so that is pretty cool. So there's the sole there. Moving up, we have Jumpman just there. He looks pretty good. He's a pass. Otherwise, all this feels really grippy. The chrome area here looks pretty good. Then we have the 14 branding just there on this little red bubble thingo. Oh, also, I think that's a bit of clear. Yeah, that was some sort of glue or something like that just on there. At least it can be removed. It has left a bit of a mark. So far, these are a bit of a fail for me, but let's keep going. Let's keep going. I don't see any major flaws with that, made apart from that there. It all looks pretty good. Let's move inside. We have the inserts here. I think I was wrong about the laces. Let's get these inserts. How do I even get these inserts out? The laces here actually have Supreme tips on them, although it's really, really difficult to see. So that's pretty cool. So inside we have the tag. We have some 14 branding just here, but it's slightly cut off. That's okay. More synthetic detailing. So going towards this tag here, this is a new Jumpman tag. I have never seen this one before. BV7630004, which I believe was on the box. US 12, that is correct. This was the 4th of the 3rd, 2019. These were released in June. There's a QR code, which is surprising. So there you go. Feel free to scan that if you want. I don't know where that's going to take you, but good luck. Made in China. Yes, it is. This product is covered by one or more patents, blah, 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 blah. Looking pretty good, I guess. As I said, I've never seen this type of Jordan tag before. This is a first to me, so maybe this is their new 2019 tags or something. I don't know. Have I reviewed a Jordan this year? I have no idea. And moving on to the sock liner, we have plenty of cushioning. That is very, very nice. So that all looks very comfy, and hopefully it's going to be comfy when I put these on. Let's pull out the insole so we can have a better look at it. Yes, it can be removed. Before we have a look at the insole, have a look inside of the kicks here. We got some loose thread, cross-stitching, some random bits of garbage, some printing on the... What is that actually saying just there? I don't know what it says there. There is numbers that you can just see there, which looks like it says... Oh, it's 12. I can see it's 12, just printed backwards, so that's okay. Stitching looks a little bit messy in some areas, but otherwise, you know what, it should be fine. And the insole is slightly different. It is yoga mat foam, but it has detailing. We have this red velvet layer here, which feels quite nice. We have Jumpman and the Supreme box logo there with men's US 12, that is correct. And moving to the back here, we have these two pieces, which are blue, respectively. It's a very mismatched color, isn't it? Red, blue, black, whatever. I don't think these provide any extra cushioning from what the insole already does, but you never know. Yeah, it just feels like a bit of yoga mat foam is taped to some yoga mat foam, but otherwise, you know what, it's an insole, it will do. There's some numbers here. What does it say? Reverie. I have never heard of that before, so I will have to Google and see what that is. Is that some sort of a brand of insole? I have no idea. And then moving on to the right one, unfortunately, we have that there, which I can't do much about, but basically the exact same. We'll go over it just for a QC check. The back there looks pretty clean. All the studs, none of them look missing, I don't think. The paint job looks alright. You've got a bit of a glitter to it, so that looks okay. Some creasing, but that's fine. Let's have a look at Jumpman here. Does he look any better than the other one? The answer is maybe. You guys tell me. There's the studs in a bit more detail there. They look fairly clean, I would say. Fairly good. Then moving down as well, we got the side vent, the chromed area, the sole. Jumpman there, looking alright. 14. The blue laces that it comes with, which I think these would be more appropriate to put in these. I reckon I'll put the blue ones in because they just look so much better. And yes, these actually do have Supreme on the lace tips just there. So I'm going to swap the blue laces out with the black ones. So for the on-foot segment, you'll see the blue laces in these. For the black ones, I could probably put them in another pair of kicks, to be fairly honest, and have Supreme branded ones because that looks cool. No one will ever see them, but I'll know they're there. Let's have a look at this, the Ferrari Supreme Jordan logo branding thing. That looks okay. The stitching around it looks a little iffy, but otherwise I think it's fine. And inside here is exactly the same, no changes, and the tag looks exactly the same. Maybe I should do one of these blue laced and one of these black laced, maybe. That might be better. I might do that actually. So otherwise, what can I say about these? I'm lucky I didn't pay what they were advertised at, because that would have been really terrible. I'm not a big fan of these. I sort of like the colorway, but the design of the Jordan 14s I just don't really like. Maybe the blue laces will change my opinion, but otherwise there's a few inconsistencies here and there with like the Jumpman and the melted mid. Most of the detailing looks pretty solid for the most part. I think this collaboration in general is not the best. Let's see if it can change my opinion. I'll put these on foot, do the on foot segment, and then we'll end this video. Here are the Supreme Jordan 14 kicks on foot. Beforehand, I wasn't too keen on these, but seeing them on foot with the blue laces in them makes me want to change my opinion about these. The blue lace swap was definitely worth it because it makes the sneakers have a bit more pop to them, which I quite like. As for sizing and all that, they are a true size 12, which is great. They are extremely comfortable, plenty of cushioning around the sock liner and ankle support. However, the insole doesn't appear to give any extra comfort. Those little pieces attached to it are really just for show and nothing more. The soles also have a lot of grip to them, and trying to slide around my kitchen floor resulted in them making that high-pitched squeak that sneakers usually do on a basketball court. All in all, these are something that I probably wouldn't wear daily, maybe on a special occasion or something. They are very out there in terms of design, but I believe the previous Supreme collabs are much better than this attempt. It just falls very short with it all. Just my opinion. Yours could be different, you might like these, but personally it's a hit or miss for me. And thus, that was the on-foot segment done for the Supreme Jordan 14 kicks. Looking back at the on-foot segment, I actually kind of like these now. You know, looking at the profile of them on foot, they actually look really good. But in person, just looking at them as they are, I don't know. I'm liking the blue laces more, as I said. The black laces just, I don't know. The blue laces just makes these pop a lot more than just the standard black. And also I learned that the actual kicks themselves are supposed to be based on a car anyways, with the whole chrome and the vent and all that sort of stuff. I didn't know that. This design was based on Michael Jordan's get-up when he collected, I think it was his, I don't know, statue or some sort of thingamajiggy that was put up for him. I'll put a picture here if I can find it. And yeah, I didn't know that, so that was useful information. I wish I knew that before I started filming. But otherwise, there's not really much else to say about these. They are what they are. If you like them, you like them. If you don't, you don't. They are super comfy, and they look better on foot than they do in person. That's just my honest opinion. With that being said, hope that you enjoyed this review. This was, as I said, a bit of a spontaneous one. It's the first pair of 14s I've actually looked at. And, well, there you go. It's all done now. That'll be it from me. Thank you very much for watching this video. I do appreciate it very much. And I will see you in the next video, which I'm not too sure what it'll be, but probably sneakers. Take care, be good people, and I'll see you all in the next video very soon. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you made it to the end, you got through some really cringy old s'mores. If you liked it though, leave a like. If not, then feel free to dislike. I'll see you in the next one.